I like the fact that he got his ass kicked. I like the fact that the story, even though the story is simple, I like the fact that it's kind of serious, or is trying to take itself seriously. So unlike Sonic Forces, where it just felt, or Sonic Boom, where it was just very comedic, kind of cartoony. This one, even though it was a kids game, the tone of it is more serious than other Sonic games. Even though Forces tried, it's just the whole companion thing with Forces just dumb it down to me. So I kind of like the antagonist, or if that is the antagonist, and I like the designs of the enemy, even though they're out of place with Sonic and the world. The designs of the enemies, you feel like they belong in another game, but at the same time, it works in context and the fact that they in some kind of cybernetic world. So I do like that. I can't fully knock it for that. So far, I really like the game. I don't think it's going to be the best Sonic game I ever played, but I feel like with more time, it could have been the best Sonic game. I haven't finished it yet. I'm still at the beginning, but I feel like I played enough where I get the sense where the game is going to go. So I feel like it has potential. Like right now, it's hovering around a 7.8, 7.7. Like I feel like it could be. I don't know. Maybe after I beat the game, I don't know if it's an 8 out of 10. But I feel like it has potential to be an 8 out of 10. I feel like Sonic Generations was the perfect mix of old school and new school. You had the 2D stages and you had the boost stages, modern boost stages, and it kept you on your toes. From finish to end. The story kept moving from finish to end. There was no slow parts or downtime. There was no other stages. They just gave you what you wanted in Sonic Generations. What you want out of a Sonic game, which is fast paced, continue to go. So I feel like this game is trying to be very different. And I kind of like that they're being different. It's not the same old. Like I said before, it's pretty much what I always wanted out of Sonic Adventure in terms of that one little part in Sonic Adventure where you're at the train station and since it was a Dreamcast couldn't do much, but that little train station area where you walk around in the forest and there was only a little places to go. In the forest, you play with the little child. Maybe there was like one little secret, but then that's it. There was no open world in this two Sonic Adventure. It was just open. You just go to one stage to the next. You move to another part. You go to another stage. So I feel like this is the next gen version of that, which I always wanted out of the Sonic game. But I just want it to be the world itself to be a little bit more focused. They could have added like little things to make the world more alive. If a kid has ADD, they might not like this game because it's not gonna hold their hand. They gotta kind of make their own adventures and find things and look for secrets, find the enemies when you're in the open world. But then they have linear stages like traditional Sonic that we go to. So I feel like they added that in for those type of people who want, the action to pretty much go. They want like continuous action. They want their handhold, modern Sonic, so they don't get bored. But this is more open world. You gotta pretty much look for your adventure, walking around. So I feel like they should have populate the world with people. You can do side quests. They do have it, but they're not like more lively. If that makes sense, they could have made the world a little bit more lively. Like maybe one open world you're in a city, another open world you in a desert, like that. They should have had different maybe that is in the game. I don't know. I haven't finished playing yet, but so far I kind of wanted. So far that's the only complaint I have. I like the RPG elements. I like everything they added to Sonic. I like that he could fight, he could dodge, roll. He had the rainbow run. It's like he has all his moves from all the Sonic games that have been out, plus more. You know, he has that. He has all his moves. He has all his moves, so I like that. He has everything locked in, and then it's like he seems like he gets even more. You go here, and there's more to unlock that I haven't even got yet. So that element, all that stuff, they did perfect. I like all of that they did from it. I like the fact that it runs 4K 60, checkerboard 60 frames, and then it runs 4K 30 if you want full native 4K. So I do like the fact that it runs good on the PlayStation 5. I don't see any pop-ins that they were talking about, or even slowdowns. I don't see any technical issues. I don't see none of that here. So far, I like it. Right now, it's a 7.8 for me so far. Like when I beat it, I'll find out if it's a 8 out of 10. When it comes to the story, the rest of the world, I don't know if it's reading like an 8 point out of 10. But for right now, after just beating two bosses, playing two levels, and running around, it's a 7.8 for me. Close to an 8, but like a 7.8. So it's good. It's almost great, but it's really good. I'll say very good, like that. Not amazing, but very good. I'll put it that way. So if you're a Sonic fan, or if you're just curious about Sonic, I feel like you wouldn't be necessarily wasting your money. If you want to be on the safe side, you could wait till it go down to at least like $40, and get it for 40, like that. If you don't want to pay full price, you know. But if you're a diehard Sonic fan, like I feel like it depends on your taste of what you like. So yeah.